there's also news for Warner Brothers.
I call them WB.
Hello and welcome to the Crabtales podcast. This one is episode 2? Episode 2? Crabtales podcast 2?
Yeah.
Wait, does that normally come after 1? 2?
I'm just making sure
I
that
don't
this is
know.
the second
Yeah,
one.
It's not a math podcast. so
Yeah.
we can't
If you
work
know
it out.
what comes after 1, let us know in the comments. We just not too sure. Sorry.
Thanks for joining us. My name's Bryce. I'm joined by Kieran
Hi, I'm Kieran.
and Jason.
Hey, buddy, how you going?
Good, thank you, Jason.
No
Thank you
worries,
for
man.
asking.
I don't know why I said no worries. feel like we haven't recorded in like
We
7
have-
years.
It's been a bit.
A
Yeah.
bit of rust. We've been too busy.
Busy boys. Yeah.
No, I feel like we burnt ourselves out recording shit. I meant good videos.
yeah.
Really good videos.
The
Yeah,
best
I mean,
videos.
quality.
But doing like something like recording stuff like Bricky, the
Warhammer.
Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to say what it was called, but the explanation. That's what, 2 are they 2 2-hour videos?
2 1-hour videos.
2 1-hour videos. But that's
Mm.
still a lot. But we also pause and did a lot of stuff through it, and trying to do that, we only do it once a week.
And
so.
the long-awaited solar opposites.
No, it's coming.
Wow.
Don't worry, it's
Bring
coming.
that up.
I don't know, is it?
It's almost done, I swear. It's just, you know.
We'll
But we
see.
got Rick and Morty and stuff. You know, we've recorded a lot of things, so we just had a couple of weeks off just to recover and then
We're going to
finish
recover
off.
from this stress of getting 1,300 subs.
It is.
Whoa.
Hey, thanks to everyone who subbed. By
Thanks,
the way.
guys.
That is
Um,
crazy that it takes that long to get to 1,000 and then it just goes up that
And
quick.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
world.
yeah.
Might have
so,
also been the content that we're doing.
Yeah. We'll try to release a lot more stuff. I still want to do more wrestling stuff, and
I know
I'm
you do.
sorry
You got to
that I keep bringing that up every time.
But yeah, find a new channel and make your own thing. We've
People
talked
want to
about
see it.
this.
There's been so many comments out there.
How are your other accounts?
Put comments in about wrestling.
No, your alt accounts. Put
Oh
all
yeah,
them in.
I hate for them. Yeah. So this is episode 1. I don't know what we really discussed and talked about because that was ages ago.
Mm.
So we're probably going to do the same thing here, where we're not going to know what we're going to talk about. We're just going to talk blubble.
Oh,
There's a
good
lot-
love of blah, blah, blah.
A lot of upcoming stuff that to be excited about though.
Yeah.
There's Bryce's favorite, Avatar 2, his long-awaited sequel.
Wait.
Yeah.
So did you really like Avatar 1?
No.
Did you go to the
I
cinemas
went
to
and
watch
watched
it?
it at the cinemas.
Did you watch it in 3D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
Did
you
watch
at
it in
any
3D.
point stand up and clap
No.
and cheer
Yes. I
for
cheered.
Jake Sully?
Jake Sully.
That wasn't a bad movie. It's just been so long.
I watched it the first time and then I was like, cool. And then like watched it on Blu-ray because Blu-ray was a thing.
That was when because that was like that time.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that was a few months later. And then I was like, don't think I ever want to watch this movie again.
Was it? It's 3 hours. Hey.
It's a big chunk of your life, yeah.
I think I watched it twice in cinemas.
Oh god.
And then when it came out on DVD, I showed my parents. And then I was like,
What, the DVD?
yeah. I was like, this, Mom, they're not even real. The Na'vi are fake. That's not a documentary, eh?
Crazy.
She's walking in the other room, getting another drink.
She's a pisshead.
Why are
isn't
they blue now?
she? No, I remember that was like one of the. It wasn't the first 3D movie you've seen, but it was the first blockbuster 3D movie. I'm pretty sure.
Back when they were pushing it.
Yeah.
Did
went
the band
hard
those
on it, eh?
glasses in at the end?
Was Thor, the first Thor was a 3D movie?
I think there was lots of 3D,
Yeah.
but this was like I don't know if it was like I just remember it being like a big deal that you
Mm.
had to go watch it in 3D.
And they went from giving you little paper
Yeah, I think that was
Glasses.
when they changed it.
and then they gave you the little black ones. And you know what really sucks? As someone who wears glasses, putting glasses over your glasses
Mm.
kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then half the ads are 3D and half weren't. Like, now put on your glasses.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because at the beginning you watch it and then later you put it on.
And I would sometimes walk out and not put it in the bucket at the end
You
so I could
real
take it
piece of
home.
work.
Nothing 3D in the house
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Just walking
But I
around
had
with
them.
Looking
I
cool.
still had them there.
Oh god. So that means you're excited for Avatar 2 then, Kieran? Things
Nah,
that you're
there's
the
a new
big-
trailer. I just don't want to I can't even say it. I don't want to spoil myself for the plot. I haven't watched it.
Oh, there's
Why
a
are you
new,
smiling as you're saying all that?
I just don't care.
so
enough.
there's a new
I will
trailer.
see it. I actually will see it, but I'm not excited.
Did you say there's a new trailer?
Yeah.
There was okay. So that first trailer that they released is how trailers should be done. It gave nothing away of the plot. It just went, hey, this movie is all bloody fancy.
But did that not work? Because I watched it and thought, wow, I'm not going to see that.
Oh, you probably wouldn't see it anyway.
I watched it for
You're a clever man.
ages. It's like, was this in Avatar 1? And then you saw a different color Na'vi. Like, nah, they weren't in Avatar 1.
Spoilers.
I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah,
know.
I think I watched it at the cinemas and I was fucking nodding off and just it wasn't for me.
Too
But
mature.
it did get here we go. It got hyped up pretty high though, so I was going in there expecting
I apologize for that.
kind of
pretty
the guy.
excited.
I didn't know you existed at the time. It was just
You went in there expecting cosmic sin.
I was expecting a little bit more action.
Oh, fucking the plants. How much action did you want to see?
Well, they were fucking the plants.
Pornhub was a thing back then. I could just watch that.
What's that, Jay?
I'm not telling you. You'll find out one day.
Are you excited for Wakanda Forever? I'm not even going to look at Jason. Bryce?
Excited?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think it looks cool?
I haven't watched anything on it. I
Yeah.
don't watch trailers. Outside of reactions, I don't watch trailers unless I'm at the cinemas.
We're going to
Even
have
then.
to react to it now.
What, the trailer?
Have you seen it?
Nah, it's not worth it.
I think I did.
I think it looks cool. Like a really different style for a Marvel film. Probably just end up being similar, but be cool to see.
No comment.
He wasn't much of a fan of the first one.
I wasn't. Didn't really like it. Wasn't for me.
Mm.
Don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but there's just certain things. I like Martin Freeman.
Scorsese.
Martin Freeman? Am I saying that
The
right?
Hobbit?
Yeah.
The Hobbit?
Yeah. Martin Freeman. Anyway, that guy. I like him as an actor, and normally everything that he's in is like cool. But even in
He was a bit too
Black
American.
Panther, it was
he
just
American in
not.
this?
Just wasn't for me. I don't know.
I
He's
don't
in
know,
this one. He's in this
I
one,
feel
right?
Like it was pretty fresh. That's why I liked it.
He's in this one, right? Again, I think I seen him in the trailer,
Ah,
so I think he's in. it
hasn't
again.
seen the trailer.
No, I said I did
Oh,
say it.
okay, you did.
You didn't ask me. You looked away.
I didn't care.
Oh, here we go.
And
But
then we got games. You're not diving into the new
Games.
COD.
No.
That looks cool.
No.
I'm gonna get it after Ragnarok because that's more important right now.
I'm only playing free-to-play games from now on.
I don't play games. I bang chicks.
Yeah, buddy!
Yes. I don't do either of those
that
things.
kind of segues into
Banging
free to
chicks.
play is not always good.
No, free-to-play is trash, but I don't have to spend money on it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Free to play is the new thing, which is it's good for people that don't I don't know, fall victim to what fucking
The whales. They're called.
Microtransactions.
Why are words so
Fortnite.
hard? Like because that's obviously making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like that's
A
where
lot.
Fortnite
They would
is
make way more money on that than...
than selling the game.
Yeah.
So that means they just say 1,000 people get the game for free, and the game should be $50. Let's say that means through those 1,000 people, the average are spending more than $50. So you might not be getting anything, he be getting nothing, but I'm spending $150.
Yeah, that's what I was watching a video with a YouTuber talking about it, and he was saying they don't give a shit about the veteran players or anything. Even though you're not putting any money towards it, there's enough of the new people putting a shitload towards it that it doesn't matter that you're not. They don't give you crap.
That's crazy.
So-
man. I don't.
And for the people who haven't realized yet, we're talking about Overwatch 2.
Oh yeah, no, but that also counts.
I mean, I'm talking about that just in
In
general.
general.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does because that goes for like Battlefield when that was coming out. They use that thing where it's like, no, you can unlock it, but the grind, like the hours for the the skins in Overwatch is so long. And remember when they were working out when Darth Vader, how to unlock Darth Vader in, is it Battlefront?
Battlefront, yeah.
Battlefront 2, how long it would take. It was just ridiculous, the amount of games. They learn nothing each time.
Did you see the one with Overwatch 2 to unlock everything?
Is it to earn the currency to unlock
You had to
everything?
earn the currency to unlock
It
everything.
was years, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a
I
ridiculous
think,
amount of years.
I thought it was like 18,000 weeks.
No,
Something like that.
it was. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, it was
And
a lot
then-
of years.
And then
It was
even
ridiculous.
for one skin, was it like 18 months or some shit? It
Yeah, I
was
think it's
really stupid.
It's. I think it's a year. That's what they were saying. Yeah. So, but then the guy was like, because some of them are just events as well. So if you want that Halloween one, you would
Maybe
you would,
that's what
but
it
you
was.
would have a year.
It was 18 months to get it. The Halloween skin. Yeah.
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 And then,
Sorry.
but yeah,
Depending on
and
where
you
I
would
got
have to, and then you also have to wait for that event thing, and it's just, I don't know.
And I even remember in Overwatch 1, I would actually buy the little loot box to
Mm.
try and get a good one. Like,
I wouldn't, because I don't fall for that.
we usually get one. The price I used to pay for them, probably like $10 to do that. Is that
Yeah,
about
and
right?
you'd get like
10 for
I don't
10.
know, like 50.
Tons of the
Yeah.
boxes, and you
Yeah.
get one at the start of the season ready to open.
Yeah, I think that's something they missed in Overwatch 2. We weren't playing a lot of Overwatch 2. Well, I have, and Bryce has, and Kieran has. I don't know why I said everyone's name. But we've been playing a lot, and I think that is one thing that I kind of miss, is the loot box thing.
He's been like, oh, I got a loot box. And people are like,
Yeah.
oh, what'd you get?
Yeah. I don't know.
They've taken all the excitement between games sort of thing.
Yeah.
It reminds me so much of like Halo Infinite when that came out, and there was no reason to play. If you want to have fun with multiplayer, but there's no reason to continue play it, or there's no reason for me to play it by myself
Yeah.
when I'm not. You had even the little packs in that last one. I can't remember the previous Guardians or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember you had that like it was like a card pack,
Yeah.
and it'd be skins, parts to something, and stuff that went into that other game mode that I can't think of the name of.
I also can't remember.
I think it
Yeah.
was 5.
War?
Halo 5.
War something? Was it Warzone? Oh,
It's
War.
one where it was PvE and PvP.
And yeah, and the
You could
more you got
Pay
kills, you
get a
could,
tank and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
which was an awesome game mode. But
Yeah, it's I don't know, and they took out some things that I don't know why they took out. So at the end of the game, they have the cards, or the 4
Yeah.
cards, and you used to vote and stuff. And it was just
Yeah.
like that was something that I think was kind of fun. It's like, hey, you got up there. They still play the game,
Yeah.
which is it's
But
cool.
it's also toxic because then nah.
but then you
Sometimes
can
it's
see the
They let the
scoreboard the whole
chat
time
like
until the end.
Oh yeah, they got chat in there now. That is toxic.
That's toxic.
Yeah, but that scoreboard disappears after the game's wrapping up.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, the main scoreboard.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
in the last part it just disappears, doesn't it? After they play the game.
No,
Oh,
it's still there during
you can
it.
still bring it up then.
Oh, okay.
But
then,
if
yeah.
someone leaves, their thing goes away.
Which is another dumb thing.
But people sometimes
then-
leave as soon as the game ends.
And I wish when they left at the top corner it'd have like the character they were and whose team they're leaving from. Because
it just goes, this player has left, and you're like,
because
where's
you're
that?
in ranked. And you're like,
But it's like,
well, you know
yeah.
straight away in ranked because it warns you. It has this like aggressive message, like
Yeah.
you know the
Yeah.
person that left.
Tell your friend to come back.
Yeah, it's like if you
You're
leave
getting punished
too,
It's like you get punished regardless because now you're a player down, and you don't get extra points if you win that game with a player down.
yeah.
You're not getting anything extra,
Is there no priority after that?
and
Wait.
no
Did you
priority.
get screwed?
So if you're, this is something I don't understand. If you're in a game and you're halfway through and your person leaves, and you lose, do you get punished?
Yeah.
I think you get punished Yeah.
You get the loss.
So you get a loss. If you leave, you get a loss.
Okay.
And
if you win, you get a win. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it was
we 4v.
4v5.
I told you before, we 4v5 someone and won. It's quite impressive.
They did good job.
I think it's. I mean, I think that's
Well,
happened
now
like
it's
5
who left.
times.
If one of your healers leaves, like, all right, that's fine.
Not necessarily, but that's probably. I
It was
think.
Moira.
I think if you wanted someone to leave, I'd say damage first.
One of the damage, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want the tank to go.
No, tank goes just stuffed. You can't do anything because
Yeah.
the tank takes up so much of the damage, and then they have a tank, and you're like, what do you do with that?
Mm.
Unless they're playing like Junker Queen.
Just
then
kill the healer first, and then you're fine.
healers.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just kill the healers.
But
Just tell people to kill the healers.
currently what's saving it is the gameplay is good, and they've done so many little changes of life that are really good towards progressing it. But they still have taken away, which is what they said they were going to do.
Hmm.
Like,
But maybe they did that to make it so it wasn't so much like Overwatch 1. It still is.
but you don't take.
It's Overwatch 1.5.
It is, and that definitely is. The 5v5 thing I don't think matters too much. I haven't really been like, oh man, I wish we had 6 people.
Yeah, I thought that was when I initially heard about it. I was like, that's dumb. Why would they do that? And it's like, it works.
If you,
Works alright.
when they announced it, if you were playing Overwatch competitive at that time, that was like the greatest light at the end of the tunnel. Because it was just shields.
Yeah, yeah.
Orisa
Oh,
had
yeah.
the shield still. Like you had Sigma, Reinhardt, the bubble. Oh, it was just
So much
a
shit.
shit show.
Yeah, they tried to stop that a bit, and that's why with it because tanks all had shields. So now there's only a maximum of one. And I
Yeah.
have had a few games
True.
where they've wrote in chat like shield question mark, like just to. It's like what? So I can protect you and not do
Yeah,
anything,
me-
and then you can whinge about me not doing damage because I'm standing there holding a shield as
Yeah.
Reinhardt. So okay, whatever. But that game can get very toxic, very easily. It's almost like people go in with such a negative attitude, but there could be just one other game where someone said you're shit because it's always someone else's problem. When you lose, you either look at the scoreboard, look at who's got the least healing, heal is shit. Look who's got the least damage, damage is shit. Compare the two tanks. If yours is less than their tank, you're shit. It's just
Even though you have two different abilities.
yeah,
like,
they're
we all have
completely different. Someone
abilities.
else is shit, or which I've found because I normally go in comms, so I'll just be talking. Or I won't really talk. I'll say, hey, and then I'll just let them communicate, and then I'll do
Oh,
what
you
they're
talk
saying.
to random.
Yeah, I always
Do
do.
you?
No,
No,
I'm scared of it. I
can't-
love it when people are talking though.
I can't mute my mic. I don't want to be in the. I also don't want to be abused.
No,
I just want to play the game.
this is what I was saying. So the other excuse that you do is because I'm in the chat and I'll say like, hey, how you going? Whatever. Yeah. But I don't during the gameplay. I won't be speaking. I'll let them speak. I'll just do what they're saying. Or if I see someone behind, Reaper behind, quickly mute myself again. Whatever. And then and then it's whoever's not in chat and talking. It's their fault. They're the worst player because they can't say anything back to you, can they?
Yeah.
I can't
Then
say.
you see them fumbling at the
Yeah,
end.
and they go, and
All
they're
right,
like,
you motherfuckers.
No, they'll make sure because I don't really look, but someone was like, oh, someone's in the chat. Oh, Jason. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's more okay, cool. And then they'll just say stuff. They're like, can you hear me? And then I'll just go in and go, yeah. I don't know. Normally I don't have a full conversation with people, but I entered one and all 5 people were in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they were communicating and everything.
So what you're saying is when we play compet, we shouldn't be in a party. We should.
Well,
be
that's the
in-game.
thing. You shouldn't really be. But I notice other people do. Like
I
sometimes
don't
you have
want
3 in the
friends.
chat and then no one will say anything.
I think I've only ever had 2 in a chat. Like there's only ever most of the time it's one person, or when it's 2, they're yelling at each other.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like,
find a lot of the
"Oi."
times the people in the chat, they're nicer. They'll talk. No, sorry, the chat. Sorry, again, confused there. Yeah, on the mic, they're
On the
nice.
mic.
If you're talking and not doing that well, that's fine. But
Yeah.
on chat, like, stupid healer.
Oh yeah, there's
Dive
some,
in with me, Anna.
It's just I've had some interesting people saying things of just like it's like this is the thing. I mean, either in silver or gold or whatever. Like we're not in diamond or masters or anything like that. It's like we're all not that great at the game, all right? Like let's call it what it is.
We're
We're
all
all
sitting right
pretty-
on the
We're
tier
all
of average
we're all
below.
we're all around that.
Yeah.
We all probably make a lot of mistakes, all right? So let's not just fucking flame everyone for one little one that they did here and there. Who
Yeah.
cares? I've been doing this new thing every time I start of a game. All right, good luck, have fun. Because people write, and I was like,
GLHF.
I'm going to do that now to like bring everyone up a bit to like start the game so it starts off positive.
And get
Well,
Then I walk
abused.
out the door and get sniped. Like, fuck shit, oh, fuck it.
So, but when you end a game and you lose, do you go GG?
This is something that we're playing on Xbox as well. Well, yes, we are. My chat goes away. It's at the start of the game when I'm in the room, the spawn. I have chat. I can click chat and I can write a chat. As soon as the doors open, I can't chat anymore.
You have to press start then chat. If you press start, it's in there on the left.
Oh,
on the
okay. I've
toggle.
never.
That's how
Yeah.
I get to it in
Yeah.
the game.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
never
even know
knew.
you could do that. I thought you had to press start and chat.
Oh, at the
regardless.
beginning it says it's
Yeah.
got left.
Mm.
That's the only thing I knew you could do. I
Yeah,
thought
maybe
that was
they
the only
just don't
time.
want it on the screen because you're playing.
I guess.
And also,
That-
you might accidentally click it and go, "Fuck."
I
Yeah,
also,
maybe that's it. Yeah,
the thing
okay.
about having it on console, unless you have the little keypad, like sometimes at the end you want to tell the other. Like I versed a McCree the other day, and I wanted to say because the other people are thinking they're all good, and I wanted to no, it was your McCree that made you win. Like give him the compliment
Yeah.
because you guys aren't.
Yeah,
Don't
why
take
can't I-
their credit.
Why can't I commend the other team?
Yeah, I wanted
Even
to
voting
write.
at the end where they
Yeah.
took that away. You could vote for someone that was actually good.
Yeah, that's what we're saying with the cards.
Remember how good of that feeling that was, though, when
They're
when it was that
epic.
6 and then it goes 7, and you're like, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You're like,
Because your healer
Everyone.
was nasty, so you could
Yeah.
vote for the other one.
but yeah.
The thing, and I like that it's brought in on new people, but playing with them is just banging my head against the wall. Like, and I know Bryce did it, the Baptistes that don't know the healers on the left.
He didn't know
I
that,
did,
and that
yeah.
was very shocking to me that you didn't know that.
That was like the first time that I'd played him,
Hmm.
and
And I also had
I'll wear that. I'll wear that.
a Lucio doing the fasting the whole time. Like, you're not helping.
Yeah,
but look how
there's
fast I am.
there's times where that does help a lot, but
Not when you're a
Yeah.
tank. Why? Because I'm a fast roadhog now? Cool.
that is handy. That is handy.
Why?
It'd be
Roadhog
Diva
actually
that would be
heals
like,
himself.
well, I'm
Yeah.
already fast. I don't really need you to do that.
There was one other, I'm trying to think of one other healer. Well, the Moiras now, because they're getting flamed on Reddit, are just copying the thing and not healing at all.
Yeah, it's almost
I
like.
reckon they're trying to put on a show, like, I'm
Mm.
one of them.
So I'm a
Well, the
Moira
thing-
main, and I do a lot. I just play normally. Like, I'll heal, and there'll be certain choke points where it's like, well, I can't really do damage here, so I'm gonna keep everyone alive
Yeah.
as much as I can. And normally my healing and damage is around the same. Normally healing is a little bit more. I'll be like, just say 10k damage, 12k healing, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's around that sort of a thing. And I still get like people saying, heal me all the time, and I'm like, dude, I'm healing you. And also, sometimes when the tank is getting destroyed that much, and I'm healing you, and I can't heal
Back up.
anymore, I need to do damage to heal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm walking past you doing damage is not because I'm like, well, I'm going to get a sneaky kill on this roadhog.
Yeah.
Like, I can't quickly kill that anyway.
Or-
I'm trying to gain health.
There's also times I find with her, you're looking around and there's a Genji and no one can kill him. I have to focus and kill Genji quickly so you guys can do your
Yeah.
thing.
And Moira's great against Genji.
Yeah.
Like, I love going
Beautiful.
cooking a Genji,
And
and then
they're
they
like,
do the reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to let us
It's like
fuck on me, man.
they know nothing else. other than,
Yeah.
This works most of the time.
Yeah.
It is
So,
bad when you enter though and you got to sleep him and they deflect and one of your team sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like, they didn't even have an nano.
Yeah. It's weird, they can't deflect the orb, hey.
They used to be able to.
Yeah, I remember in the
Can
other
they
one.
not anymore?
Nah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which is good because Moira's been like nerfed in the way that her fade doesn't go out of traps, doesn't go out of Zarya's bubble anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, but she's got that wicked jump.
Yeah.
Her mobility is fucking.
I love that
beautiful,
jump,
hey?
hey. Oh, I stuffed. Oh, in that, you know, I was telling you I was in that game with the Overwatch League guys, which I
Yeah.
don't know if I was. Maybe they were just all called that, and the other guys were trolling, but they were really good in high rank. Anyway, I'm in this high rank game, like with a master on the
Place you
other
shouldn't
team,
be.
diamonds on my team. I'm sitting here in gold, going, I don't know what to do. And then we're
Hitting the
in
wall.
Lijiang Tower, the one with
or the
the.
robot. Go!
What?
The robot that pushes the thing.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we were doing
Go, robot.
the capture ones.
Yeah.
I think it's Lijiang with the one in the middle, and then there's
Lijiang
like
Tower.
there's outside where there's nothingness, and there's a tower, and there's two.
Yeah. They've
That
all
one.
aged well too, though. That setup.
I actually
like
don't
them.
mind
Talking
them,
about
but as Moira, you can fade across it.
You're talking about the one with like a moat.
Yeah.
And the two bridges.
Yeah.
The high
So
roof.
you can fade across, which I normally nail. You can get from one side, and you can go into that top little Aladdin dodging bit.
yeah.
You know
Like-
what I mean? Yeah. So you can fade from the other side
Oh, wow.
up to that. Right?
Yeah.
So all I was trying to do was my team was on pushing up, and I thought I'd fade across like from the middle to their side, and I just did it and just ran off the edge in like
yeah.
the big master diamond
The
game.
spam heal me.
And I'm like,
Heal
let's hope
me.
that no
They go,
one noticed that.
Yeah, I did the same thing. That was the first and last time I tried it, and I just completely forgot that gravity still affects her. And so
Yeah.
I did it thinking I'd just zip straight across, and I go, shoom.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
jump before you go across, and I guess I didn't
Oof.
do that also.
Did I
so-
say as well when you die you can no longer say stuff? Like you can't
Oh, it
say
goes
heal
with
me when you're
the-
dead.
the
like
only-
people used
it's-
to.
The only
says-
thing you can say now is your ultimate. Otherwise, it goes respawning in.
Yeah.
nine.
Yeah, and it just says that, and I
is
assume
good.
they're spamming healing though.
yeah.
I was like, I
you can
think
see
it-
it, can't you? They're
Or they're
respawning.
going, thanks for helping me out. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did a real
thanks,
good
thanks,
job.
Thanks.
The other thing you can do straight away when you die, no matter what, you get killed, just click ping, and it pings
Yeah,
the
I
person
heard
that killed you.
Yeah.
Have you got the ping thing on your controller?
Just see across on the.
See, I've set it up, and
He's
then on
fucked
some of,
it.
and then on half of my bloody characters, it's not there.
Just
So on
reset the
some of it
default
is-
and then do that.
Yeah, but then all the other things that I've set up,
You
will
can
go.
change something on Kiriko as well
Critical.
with her healing. You know how
Mm.
she throws healing and it throws all of them? You can make it so it just throws until you stop.
What do you mean? Sorry,
Yeah, I
all
don't
of
know
them.
what.
Like when you throw the healing, it goes. And sometimes that animation gets stuck on that, and you're like kind of stuck on it. You can
Ah.
make it so when you stop, you just stop.
Oh. So you're like, oh, they're done.
Yeah. It's like I just need 2 of them, and then go back and then go and throw left trigger or
I've
or it
never
starts
had it that
reload.
bad.
I
with
feel
them.
that that's my one. Anyway.
No, well, it's default set to the other one, and you can change it to that. I don't know. I was just watching someone do it,
Huh.
and they were saying that it's probably like a second off your thing, and
Okay.
it probably it wouldn't. It might affect you once every like 20 games, but at one time it
That
does.
one,
You're like,
you're
"God damn
frustrated.
it." I barely play her, just because a lot of other people play her, so I'm just let her do it. Although I play Moira, which a lot of people play as well.
A lot.
Yeah, there seems to be a Moira every game.
She's great.
Yeah, I know.
She can out heal Mercy.
Yeah, which is crazy. Because I'm Moira a lot and I'm versing a Moira as well, I try to time their coalescence. So they'll do theirs and I'll let them do damage a little bit and I'll be like, okay, now I'll do mine. And then, so I've counted it. So I re-heal those people and then
It
I
goes
have
for
mine
so long as
for like
well.
5 seconds longer after she's finished.
Yeah.
So then we push in on that. And I don't know. I always like bait them to do that or wait for them to do theirs first. And
Yeah.
then I'll do it second. Unless you get it really quick and you think they don't have it. Because it just seems to be that we're wasting our ults because she does it, then I do it. Yay, we both did nothing. And it's just like,
So when you aim Genji or Pharah.
yeah, but if depends on what they're doing, I guess.
Yeah, or if you
Sometimes-
want to save your team from the fight they're going into.
Yeah, well, because if I'm doing it when she's doing it, I need to first heal my team and then go
Yeah.
for someone. But it depends.
Is that all we have to say on that? Just don't spend money on it.
Don't
It's
spend
free. It's fun.
It's free. It's fun.
The battle pass is not worth it because you can't rebuild a new one.
Yeah.
Unless there's, it's.
Yeah.
It would be worth
I'd
it.
rebuild.
I'd probably buy it if there was an ability to purchase the next one.
Or if
like
there
a
was like
normal thing.
15 skins in it. Going
Yeah.
crazy.
Or
It's
anything that
there's-
look good, you know?
Yeah, they look so.
The Genji thing is
The Genji
cool.
thing's cool, but I don't play him.
Yeah.
And the skins for the 3 new characters, the ones you can just buy in the game, shit. Everyone, when they came out, they all looked sick. You wanted all the new skins for the characters.
Yeah.
The epic ones.
Yeah.
And then the new ones are terrible. The
A
character,
slight
the
color change.
normal character looks better
Yeah.
in all 3
How
cases.
come you have to pay for some of the ones that you could get in Overwatch 1?
Because you didn't get them then.
But you
Dumb.
can only pay for them. You can
Yeah.
only use real money to get them. But they were in Overwatch 1, which you didn't need real money for.
Yeah. Now they've done that little divide with those
Mm.
coins.
Surely there's
just-
something illegal. I've seen that popping up a bunch where Overwatch 2 is doing illegal things.
Did you see what it was?
No.
They had the Halloween event, and in Australia, if you release something, you have to have it the normal price out, and then you can discount it.
Yeah.
While they straight put the character Kiriko skin or the bundle, and then had a discount on it,
They're like 19% off.
and none of the things were you could buy individually, which is illegal as well. So they're like,
Okay.
yeah, it's discounted, but it never had a price in
Yeah.
the first place, so
Ah.
no one knows that's a discount. And it wasn't even that cheap. I'm sure it was like 30. I
think
keep hearing the
25,
American,
$25.
but American, wasn't it?
No,
keep
so
it-
you have to buy 2,000.
Yeah,
Well, $1,010, $1,010, and then the
and that's fucked as well.
500.
Oh, you can't buy
Coin.
the exact coins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And how much? So, skin is 1,900 coins or whatever. How
Yeah.
much is that?
2,200, I think that one was.
So, how much real money
most
is
of
that?
in America,
So
it's like
if-
1,900 is $19,
Yeah,
but you have
except
to convert it.
So it's $19 for a skin.
So when it's
Except it's-
2020,
you have to buy $2,000
So it's
worth of currency.
$22 for, well, yeah, but if you're just using the coins, it's $19 for a skin.
but think
So if you-
Australian,
if
that's
you-
probably 25.
But if you see someone with that new Reinhardt skin, they've bought that for $20.
Yeah, and you,
I hate that, hey.
and you
What?
should attack them and not heal them.
That is, because I've seen someone, it looks cool, and then they had the like the emote where they were walking like a zombie. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, but not $20.
It's not
cool.
worth $20, and I hate that you spent your parents' money on that.
Yeah,
It's just
Ah.
bad. It's bad. So many like Fortnite showed you how to do it. Even Call of Duty, the Warzone one.
Apex
bought
do
that
that same
once.
thing of the
Yeah.
box thing, and that seems to work for them.
Are you diving into Apex?
Probably not.
That was a pun as well because you dive at the start.
Yeah, it's real good.
I gotta open up all my Apex boxes.
Ah.
That's the problem. Is you save all these boxes, and then the game stops.
Yeah.
And then
You
it's
didn't
just,
do it with Overwatch, did you? Though
I didn't open
Okay,
them,
in my
no.
head you had like a ton of them, but I think
You
I was
No,
watching.
no, I
YouTube.
did save them up, and
And
then
you just got the
they-
coins.
no, they get open.
they
for
got
it.
they opened automatically
Oh,
when it swapped over.
So you didn't
That's
even get
right.
to do that thing where you sit there going, "Oh, what is it gonna be?"
What's
Yeah.
it gonna? What's it gonna?
I have just
They-
over
they took that from
2,000
me, yeah.
coins, and until something amazing comes out, I'm not spending it because I know I will never get one more skin like that again. Has to be good.
Yeah.
But on the other side, there was a glitch where this is what happened with my the competitive points thing. There was a glitch or bug when someone had been transferred and people were getting like they only had like $5,000 or 5,000 and they were getting like 30,000. So that's what happened when
Oh, damn.
I think I had under 3 and I went across and I had 17 when I went. Sorry, I got 1+.
It's bullshit.
That's good. I deserve it.
I got what gold guns do you have from competitive points?
May.
And that's it. Oh, you haven't played that much then. Oh, okay.
I got Farah, Sigma, Roadhog, and the new healer, like Kiriko. And
so
I
fun.
think that's it. I wanted Junker Queens because she gets 3 gold out of it. But I want to see what the new tank, what his gold stuff is.
Yeah, I just got Moira and Torb.
Moira's is such a waste.
Yeah, I know. I just did it. I thought, screw it, I'm just gonna do it.
I was going to get a Rissa as well, but there's only a little bit of gold on the spear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not worth
Well,
it.
with because with that Banshee skin that I've got, you can see the gold a bit more
it
on
stands
it.
out.
So yeah, there's some that it's just
Does it
like
scare you, that skin?
No, I just versed someone with it, and they weren't even good. I don't like the look of it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Did you play the Junker Queen thing and get scared?
No.
I played that 3 times.
I mean, I played it. I didn't get.
No, but I mean, like, I never even seen the Banshee in the whole thing because everyone else just did the stuff.
Oh wait.
That's a
Right,
jump
that
scare
was
when
meant
you
to be a
grab
thing?
something, isn't there?
There was like because I watched a compilation of people getting scared when they found the key. When they found the key, she jumps up in your face.
That bit.
And even like there's something where she comes out of a door or something.
No, actually, now that you mention it, she did startle me.
Oh well,
'cause
I
I
never
went
even
to-
got to see her.
You know
I've
that-
never played for a person that didn't know how to play it.
She
She they all took the stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah,
And
I
they all
don't know.
grabbed everything.
the second
Yeah.
time I played it, I was like, all right, we're looking for a key, and I ran and I jumped down into that archway that runs. in
Yeah, I
front
know
of
what
the
bit
spawn
it
there.
is. And
And I went, cool, look, a key. And then as I ran up to it, she's fucking hell far away, and she goes, hell up to me. I'm like, ah!
Because I think there's a couple of them. Because there was a one where everyone was getting scared. So
I think it sounded like Apex did it in a really cool way when they had the Halloween. Some of them, the boxes you open, the loot stuff, and scream, and then the spiders are on the screen.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, there
I
were
don't
bodies
remember
in there, weren't there? There were zombies in some of the crates.
I don't remember.
There was something that popped out and screamed at you.
I don't think I played Apex during Halloween then.
Didn't you play that mode when you die and all the zombies are chasing the living people?
I don't think I
Fly-
played.
That
it.
was when just before what's his name came out. That robot guy. The Devil Dead guy.
BMO.
Revenant.
Revenant.
Oh,
before
yeah.
Revenant came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never played it. I watched the people play it though,
Mm.
because I'm a loser.
You're a loser like that.
I reckon we egg that in that segment on that.
Yeah.
All right. Good
Yeah.
job on that segment, guys.
No worries.
If you like Overwatch, make sure you play it.
Yeah. It's quite fun.
Speaking of playing, you played a movie. Rich.
I did
We don't
press
play
play on a
movies
movie.
Anyway.
What the hell?
Do ya?
Yeah, go.
So Steph was like, let's watch a scary movie. So I typed in horror on Netflix, brought
what?
that up.
Crabtales podcast pops up.
Firstly,
Number 1.
a lot of the Netflix movies are not very good.
Yeah, well,
Especially the horror.
yeah.
Horror in general is struggling, but look, go.
Well,
I'm a horror fan.
It got to
yeah.
the point where scrolling down, and then it's like, okay, we're at the end of whatever horror thing there is on Netflix. I'm like, cool. And then there was one sitting there called The Silence, and it's got that guy from
Home Alone 2.
He's from The Kingsman, and he's from that movie with Sacha Baron Cohen where he plays that English guy.
Jog my
Not-
memory on
not
the
Ali G.
Kingsman.
The Kingsman.
There's lots of people in the Kingsman though.
There is. It's Kingsman. It's like a bunch of it's a spy group, and the
Eggy.
Eggy, not Eggy.
Colin
I think
Firth.
he kills himself in it.
The manga.
Spoilers?
The guy that trained him?
Not the guy with the glasses. The bald guy. Oh yeah, do the thing, Jay.
The guy that doesn't even matter.
No, but then he's also in.
Christoph Waltz.
His name was in the title too. I don't even know his name.
Wait, I've seen this movie.
The Silence.
Yeah. I've seen this movie.
So
Go, keep going.
So where
it's got the girl from Sabrina in it as well.
Oh yeah, Sabrina.
Is that the dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley
this-
Tucci.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
Stanley Tucci, yeah.
I didn't know
Very
his
He's
handsome
on
name.
man.
Hunger Games as well.
Yes, that's
Oh.
what it fucking was.
You don't even watch Hunger Games.
Yeah. He's also he's in Captain America.
Is he also on one of the Transformers?
Yeah, why not?
What's the one with
He plays Megatron.
Sacha Baron Cohen one? Sacha
Oh,
Baron Cohen
God.
plays this hell.
Holy shit, he's in 139 movies.
They're
What the-
brothers in it.
No, that's not Stanley. That's that. What is that guy's name?
Wait, that's not
Mark.
the guy I'm thinking of?
Mark something.
Mark Wahlberg.
No. Oh, wait, look how.
Patient Zero. Are you thinking of the one with the
This is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Mark something. I know
No.
he's on Green
Yeah, he is Transformers.
Lantern,
He's Transformers. Who said Transformers?
but it's
What
not
am I
Stanley
thinking
Tucci. That's the wrong guy.
Yeah, no.
Sacha Baron.
No, this
No,
guy
look
is
up Green
Cohen.
Lantern with Ryan
Green
Reynolds, and he's the villain.
Lantern. Emerald Knight? That's
No,
not how
the
to
movie.
idiot.
Why would it be Emerald Knights?
Green Lantern.
Someone's shouting it right now, and they know it.
They
Yeah.
know it. Cast.
Mark.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, that's the one.
Peter Skarsgård.
No, there.
Skarsgård.
Not him.
Wow, they look the same, don't they?
So you got the wrong guy.
I got
Yeah.
the wrong guy.
That's Mark Strong. That's
Wait. So who are you
because they're
saying
both
he is?
bald,
No, I'm talking to that guy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy you were talking
and you
about.
think he
Mr.
played
Tucci.
Krillin? If they all look alike, don't
Yeah,
they?
it's
Apparently?
Stone Cold.
Whoa,
I think he was a
that's
wrestler.
crazy.
Yeah, anyway, I've seen this movie, but I watched it when it came out.
So that
Um,
makes you
Oh
better
no!
than Bryce.
Okay.
No,
guy,
it means that I don't remember it.
that guy. He always made me feel uneasy because he plays a very creepy guy in The Lovely Bones. If you've
I
seen
did
that.
say
Yeah.
that. I haven't seen it. I've seen that he
Ugh.
was in that.
Yeah.
I've not seen that movie. No.
I swear in one of the movies he's Lindsay Lohan's. Oh, maybe Easy A. He's the dad.
Oh yeah, he could be.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's real anymore.
he's in every movie.
He's in everything.
Anyway,
He's in The Core. The Core.
so do you remember what the plot was?
Let me try and guess what it was. Is there birds that attack people?
Wrong. No, I didn't
Bats.
watch it.
The
Bats.
bird bat, primitive, very yuck looking things.
Okay.
Is that a spoiler? Is that the plot?
It's like
It's
the
right at the
reason
beginning.
you have to be quiet is because they attack, and I guess they can only hear, they can't see.
Yeah, because they've been underground for millions of years.
Did this come out straight after that
Bird-
John
bird- Oh, sorry, go.
Krasinski movie
What's that?
where they all have to be silent?
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
it's
probably
Bird Box. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that's
Bird
the
Box.
No,
blind
that's the
one.
fucking looking one, you idiot.
Yeah.
You
I'm
mean
an
the one with that one's a deaf girl.
Don't breathe or something?
Yeah, that's
And
it.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah, and all along that same line.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much the same.
I think it's that Don't Speak by No Doubt.
Wait, is the silence the girl's sign language? And it's
But you
oddly convenient as hell that
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
knows sign language in that
Yeah.
movie. Okay, yeah.
So I'd like to call this one like the happening of that sort of thing, where the happening where the trees kill people.
yeah.
The trees are emitting a thing that kills people. Well, it makes people kill themselves. That's what it is. But the acting in it is fucking terrible.
What? Even Sabrina?
No, she does all right, but at the same time, it's like she's deaf, but she's not deaf. She's deaf,
Yeah.
but she's.
No, but wasn't she?
She was in a
learning
car accident.
Yeah.
How does this segment go?
Well, it's just you're basically explaining the movie because
okay.
well, it was supposed to be Jason
I
and
didn't
I
realize
that
I'd
haven't
seen it.
it.
I didn't realize I had seen it.
Okay.
It was until I
But
thought I
Jason
might
just
have.
can't be left out of stuff. He has to go.
I didn't realize I'd seen it. There is a bit that I remember in the movie, but I don't know if
So it's
there's one of those bits. This a sad bit, I guess. That's what I remember. That's what I took
It's meant
away.
to be sad, and it's meant to be like
It should be
They-
sad.
they could have made it way more sad. but they
Okay.
didn't. They took it away from you.
Yeah, okay.
So
You as the
are
viewer,
they
they thought you
wandering-
couldn't handle this scene.
is this like a budget thing where they stay in the house and then the
No.
bats are around,
No.
or they're wandering? They're active out in the world.
They get pretty active.
Yeah. To have like towels on their feet so they don't make noise.
No.
Huh.
No, they don't
should
even do
do
any of that.
They
Yeah,
should do
there's-
that.
It's very weird.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, it's
Um,
something.
So it starts off, these people are going, hey, we broke through into the second cavity wall thing in this cave. And next minute it's like, what's that? And then they all get shredded and
Gollum.
stuff. And it's like, cool, yeah. And then the next day, this she's at school, she's getting picked on, but she doesn't know because she's deaf.
Oh, is this Sabrina?
Yeah.
I'm going to call her Sabrina.
Can't
We'll
she just
we'll
read
call her
their
Sabrina.
mouth?
Yeah.
No, because they're behind her and they're like,
That's
being
rude.
mean. It's like classic American bullies.
Yeah.
So there's that, and everyone's laughing at her, even the people across from her, and she's like,
Even the
whatever.
teacher's up
Yeah.
looking out the window,
Stupid
Um,
deaf bitch.
looking at her. I can.
And then this
Read that.
boy,
Her name's Ali in the show. if that
boy
helps.
walks her home,
Oh.
and he knows sign language too, but she can read lips, but she just talks normally. And so you're very confused at this point too, because
Yeah.
she's just
Well,
talking.
there's so
She's
much.
talking normal as, and everyone else is signing to
Can
her.
you say, what age is she supposed to be in this?
I'm guessing like 15.
Okay. Because she's
So-
20 when the movie's released.
And
so-
she doesn't want to be rude and say to the guy, like, you don't have to do sign language. I can just read your lips.
That, but also I don't think she can. She might not be able to read lips completely, but it was a thing where she could read lips, but then she can't. I don't know.
She
Because
loses
there's-
the ability.
Like there's points in it where people are talking to her and she's reading their lips, and other points where they're just signing.
Yeah, she'll
And
probably
it's like-
learn bits and pieces. There'll be some words that are easy,
Mm.
you know. That she
And
could
at the
probably do.
same time, the bat things were released. Is this somewhere else in the
Yeah,
world at
this
the
is
same time?
Same. Yeah, pretty
So
much.
it's not years later.
No. And so they have dinner and stuff or whatever. They go to bed. They wake up and it's like, get up! It's 3:00 in the morning. Something's going on. And then
Straight out of
And
The
then they-
Last of Us.
there's this whole scene where they go, pretty much like that.
With a-
To the point where the dad's friend rocks up at the house. And
What?
it's like, what's going on here? And he's acting as fucking horrid. Steph goes, he's usually in rom-coms and he's a bit better in those. But he's like, come on, man. Like, literally, he's just saying, man.
So
It's
the
like, you don't have
First
to say
thing
that.
this guy saw what's going on, he's like, fuck, I'm driving to my friend's
I'm going
house.
to my friend's house.
No, he has no external family, no one in the house. He's like, I'm going straight
Yeah,
to
but
Joe.
didn't you say it was his neighbour?
No,
Or
it's his mate. I don't,
okay,
yeah.
just a random mate. I don't remember that
He
bit.
would just happen to be driving.
I remember like 3 bits in the movie.
And so they do that, and on the news they're like, and caution, the next scene shows graphic images, and it's like, okay, graphic images.
Which the news wouldn't even show that.
No, well, if they did, they'd blur it out, right?
Yeah.
Nah, this is bodies just torn to shreds, like there's just bone and blood left,
It wouldn't even show
and they're just
it.
panning across, going, and it's like,
But it's one way
What are you
to
doing?
prepare you, you know.
Yeah.
They blur it out.
Totally.
People run out screaming.
and then
Maybe.
they're like, oh my god, and it's
They
like,
run outside screaming.
Yeah.
You know that's happening
Yeah, yeah.
outside.
Whoa. And then they go, stay inside your house and be quiet. And then it goes, and it does that, you know, that classic TV thing where it fucking goes, yeah. So it does that with a message, stay inside, be quiet, constantly. It's like, you're gonna turn that off or,
Should say, please be quiet.
yeah.
Because I'd be like, you're not my dad.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Stomping around the house screaming.
Yeah.
Um,
And the deaf girl's there with her just not looking at the TV, playing the piano. Why would she be playing
She
the
doesn't
piano?
know the TV's on.
Yeah, exactly.
and then
Playing the piano. Listening to a podcast.
Yeah. Well, she could have tapped the CD player and it's fucking cranking and she doesn't even know.
doesn't
Just
have a
having a
clue.
shit.
Yeah.
Go,
And then what happens?
very
How would she
childish.
know to do a quiet shit?
She wouldn't.
Can you
She
fit?
honest, like,
Actually, next time you do a shit, put earplugs in and see, and then record it though. Not like do a sound record.
No, you know when
Why are
someone
you forcing
also,
it out so much?
when people have like headsets on and then they can't. They're like,
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, but then because that's what she's like all the time. But when you're doing a poo, you know, sometimes you do it and then you go, and you go, better quieten that down a bit. Don't
all I
wanna-
can think of is on Family Guy where that Marley's there with Stewie. It's just walking past. He goes, "Come on, Marley. I know you can't hear it, but surely you know those are slapping out of there or something like that." Anyway, this is a
God.
big tangent.
Yeah. No, but just
So when
try
you're
that.
doing a
Do the poo.
Yeah.
See if you can hear it, because then how is she supposed to be silent when she's doing a poo? Because she doesn't know.
Yeah, get Steph to wait outside the door, and you do a poo, and you can't have the fan on.
You know, but
Okay.
you've got.
You
I
just
think
have a straw under the
no,
door.
you would have to have music playing, because if you like block your ears and you speak or something, you can still hear. You know, because it's in you. But if you've got earphones on,
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
anyway,
I'm
try that
picking
out.
up
I don't know
what
if
you're
it's worth it, but
putting down. Anyway, so the silence. In
yeah.
The movie,
Sorry.
Yeah. So a bit of a tangent there.
Yeah.
So they get in the car and they just drive off, and
Oh, this is a bit
her
minor.
younger brother gets in the car in the car with the friend, the dad's friend, and you're like, oh shit, something's gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
And then they pull over on the side of the road later, and they're like, he just wants to be with you. And it's like, so what was the point of that? And then they drive off. And
So
it's
there's
like, okay,
nothing that I remember something like that.
right?
You didn't mention that they had a dog.
Oh, they've got a dog too, by the way.
There's also a thing like in movies, the stuff that happens has to have a point.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be why did you cut that out?
Like if the reason that he got in the car to switch it over, if at the switch over something dramatic happened, doesn't something dramatic happen?
Well, before that, they're at the gas station getting fuel, and then some guy walks up with a shotgun, "Give me the keys to your car!" And then the friend goes, "I've got a rifle." Shoots him in the leg. Like, why don't you just fucking cap him? Why don't you just... And he shot him in the leg.
Because,
Why don't you just shoot the shotgun?
well, if you think about it, because you're
What?
going to be like,
Why
there's
didn't
no.
that guy shoot?
Yeah, there's
Well,
that
because he
too.
got shot. Maybe he
Yeah.
doesn't have any bullets.
He watched the guy pull out a rifle.
No. Sorry.
What are you doing
No,
there,
so
boy?
Sorry.
What are you loading that up for?
So I'm pointing a thing at you, but then someone like 20 meters that way just pulls a rifle out
Oh,
of
Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Widowmaker and she
Got you in my sights. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that was the shotgun. So that was the thing that might have set the kid off a little bit. But anyways, they're driving down and they pull over. The kid
why.
gets out and gets back in the car with the parents. So the family's all back together, and then that guy's driving by himself. They're driving down the road, and
Did he wait before this? Did he tell his story about his what life? I got a kid waiting for me at home.
the dad actually tells the kid about the story about, this is my best friend. He's been my best friend forever. I'm not a guy. I'm not a fighter. Pretty much says that. And he goes, and I was getting bullied. And then this other guy, he came up and he just straight headbutted him.
And is
We've
he
been
the one
friends
that shot
ever
with the
since.
rifle?
And the headbutt guy is the one that shot the rifle. And so,
So
that was the dad.
he protected him a second ago from the shot. So
Yeah.
he's just
The ultimate
he's just
protector.
put a target
It's
on his back.
It sounds like it. You know when they do that movie splaining?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that thing of like, wait, you've never had this conversation with your kid. He comes around all the time, but now you're telling him why you're
Yeah.
friends. Oh, that's weird.
When you're supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, that's a weird time to do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like when there's a new, or I always see it when they replace a character, like in a TV show, and they say their name so many
Yeah.
times.
Mm.
It's like, Mandy here just went to the shops. Isn't that right, Mandy, huh?
Classic
Hey,
Mandy.
Mandy.
It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Mandy.
Yeah. It's just, to really, really show it off.
So they're driving along this dirt road, having a little gist. I don't know if they're on walkie-talkies or on the phone, or I think they might be on the phone. He's like, "Why are you?" He says something like, "You're scared to put your foot down, go a little faster or something." But as he's saying that, some deer running on the road, and he goes and decides he wants to turn and goes woof, 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 down
remember
this
this,
bloody
yeah.
into this little valley bit, and his car's all
The
fucked up.
dad's
They're in, like,
still
the-
telling the story to the son.
They're in like the woods, and it looks like it's autumn. Just to set the
Yeah.
scene.
To set the scene.
Sounds fucking beautiful.
And so they
Yeah.
run down there, and he's all wedged up. He's like, "Man, I can't get out, man." He's acting like a bloody idiot again.
Believe me.
And so, yeah. No. So he goes, "Go grab my gun." He's like, "Okay, I'll grab the gun." And then he pulls the gun out and he goes, "What do you want the gun for?" No, sorry, gives him the gun. And he goes, "What do you want the gun for?" And he goes, "If you don't leave, I'm going to shoot you." It's like, all right. And it's like, "Guess I'll leave now." And then they leave.
Just step on his arm. Wait, did you
No,
know he's
he's like-
crashed under the vehicle?
He's in the car,
Yeah.
right? But his legs somehow caught in there. They don't really explain it.
Ah.
How his
Maybe
legs
magic.
caught.
Don't look.
But then they pull
It's
the gun out.
stuck.
Yeah.
Don't look in here.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there with a handgun in the car, and it's like you expect him to go cap himself. He doesn't. And then they get in the car, and then they're sitting there, and what happens? The dog starts barking.
No,
at that.
doesn't the guy? Don't you hear gunshots?
No,
from a
no, no.
distance?
So the dog starts barking,
Yeah, this is the sad bit.
right? And and then
Well,
one
the
creature
dog's
comes
gonna
in and goes,
live
"Poof."
longer, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah, he has puppies. Hate puppies.
You have to shoot the puppies.
One of those creature comes in, hits the glass, and then they all just start swarming. There's heaps just swarming the car,
'Cause
and
the
the dog's
dog's
going, "Ruff, ruff, ruff." So the dad climbs over the back seat. The deaf girl's there going, and the dog's right next to her, and she's just not a care in the world, just looking at these things smashing on the windows. Dad climbs into the back seat, and he goes, and you see him, he grabs it, and he goes, puts it in a headlock, and you're like, oh shit, straight I Am Legend, he's gonna kill the shit out of this dog. And then the girl's like, no, don't. And then they go, open the back door, and the dog goes and leaves.
It runs out. No, it runs out, and then don't you see it?
Sorry, and at the same time, the other guy starts shooting the gun.
Yeah,
So
because I remember him shooting,
So he's luring him over, and the dog's gonna also lure him over.
I think-
Barking him.
isn't there a if I'm wrong, then tell me.
You're
But
right.
they're watching the dog, and he's barking still, and then she wants to go out and grab the dog, and he's like, no, and it's kind of just like he's done for, sort of a. And
But-
they're just like shut the door.
Unless they've cut it
Shut.
from this movie, no, that didn't.
Oh, okay.
But they're
Maybe that
obvi-
was in my mind.
They're obviously setting up the dog flies in later, like standing on 4 bats,
Da-da-da-da. Yeah.
and he's like,
Wait, does the dog come back in it later?
No.
I thought he
"Who
died.
flies in?"
Oh yeah,
He flies in on the thing. He's like, you
Good
think you
dog.
can get away from me, Spider-Man?
The little doggy bone rolls in, blows up.
Yeah.
And then, what is it? So these things like sit there and they have their arms out like this, and they've got big wings and they act like little satellite things. They can hear more
Oh,
like that, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I think because they must do like it's not sound, it's like sound waves, I
Yeah.
guess, is what they're feeling. Sort of like sharks in the water or something, or dolphins in
Magnets
the water.
and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I assume.
That's how they're learning to feed. off.
Speeding this up, is there a bit where there's like a bunch of hillbilly people?
Kinda. They're like religious people.
Yeah, and they all have guns and stuff, and then they're in a house versing other people in it, and they want to get
Yeah.
in their house.
So these guys rock up, the family rock up to this house, and they go, oh, let's go into the gate. This gate's got bells on it like fucking crazy. Worst thing ever. And so they go to open it. The bells go ding, 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 and some lady comes out, get off my property. And then all the bats come in and go, and they eat the shit out of her.
Why did she put the bells there?
I don't know. I don't know if she knows what's going on.
Ah,
But
she
she
set up a
fucked
bunch
up.
of bells.
Well, that's just
They might have been there
As a-
already.
as a trigger. So
Because
people
her whole
don't go to
property
her
is like
property.
fenced off.
Yeah.
And then they find this little bit to crawl through, and they crawl through this bit after she gets eaten. And the best scene of the movie is
What about the dog then?
What?
Second best.
No, that was the worst scene.
Oh.
They should have killed the dog.
Oh my god.
So they get startled in this little like drain pipe tunnel. The dad's already on the other side, and they all start screaming, and the bats come in, and then he's like, "Shit, what do I do?" And he runs off camera, and you're like, "What's he doing?" And all you hear is, "It's a wood chipper," and all the bats just start flying into this wood
into
chipper,
it,
and they go getting grinded up. They get grinded up
Grinned it up.
into the wood chipper,
Grindelwald.
and then it's like, whew.
Is there a scene where they have a CD player and they play Britney Spears?
No,
Can there
Is there a
be?
scene with a CD player and they play a song?
no,
Is there a scene?
no. There's
Is
one.
Britney in the movie?
I'm thinking of
Is-
something
yes,
else. though.
Britney the bat.
Don't the bad guys go into the house and play something?
So the bad guys, they're like, your girl, she's of age. No, what is it? She's fertile. And so
Yeah,
they want the girl, and it's like,
Jesus.
God.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Thinking like, what? Because then they try to take her,
yeah.
and then the dad tries to be a hero, and I think he gets shot or something.
So the dad has a shotgun pointed to this guy just after he said the girl's fertile, and it's like he doesn't shoot him and then just run away and lock himself in the house. He goes, "Get out of here, you scallywag!"
Yeah.
And then like there's big creepy stuff happening, and then there's a girl that rocks up on their porch, and they bring her in, and she's like, and then they find out they've cut her tongue out, which they all had their hillbillies had their tongues cut out.
Hmm.
And then they open up her shirt, her like, jacket, and she's got what looks like a bomb vest on, except it's phones strapped to her.
Oh, that's.
And they go, what? And they go,
all
there's all
start ringing.
alarms and shit. And then the girl, for some reason, they didn't wake up the girl upstairs, the Sabrina.
They called out to her, but she's.
Well, obviously. Oh,
They
so
tried calling her on the
Yeah.
phone.
she's deaf because she was in a car crash and she lost her hearing. You find that out too.
Oh, that's when you find that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she gets up to look out the window and there's this black thing on there. And she goes, "What the hell?" And then it comes up and it's alarm going off with snooze on it, but it's on the outside, so there's nothing you can do. And the bats come blowing in and shit, and she's like, "Ah!" And then
You
yeah.
shouldn't scream. It's making it worse. Wow.
Then what happens?
Does the dad die? Bryce, you watched the
I
movie.
honestly can't remember the end.
It must have been good.
It was so good that I just completely blanked.
Yeah,
on
I
how it
remember.
ended.
So that you've said most of the things that I and some of it jolted my memory. The hillbillies going into the thing, the car crash, and the dog bit is the bits that I remember from the movie.
yeah,
And I remember that girl was Sabrina.
Yeah.
But she's got like brown hair. And she looks, for some reason, because she's supposed to be 15. I don't know how old she's supposed to be in Sabrina, but I think Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the remake.
Is it
Yeah.
that girl?
She's that girl. She's
Yeah.
in a bunch of other things as well. But when Sabrina came out not long after, or it was out during actually, and she looks so much older in Sabrina than that movie. I don't know if it's just the hair or the way that they did it, but
yeah.
she looks like a little kid.
They might have filmed it ages ago.
Maybe.
This was shit.
But she's in what? Is she like a Netflix person, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, so that's
Everyone's
probably
just
why.
a Netflix person.
It's true.
Curious on how it ended.
It must have been really good that he remembers.
But
I'm assuming they kill all the bats.
I honestly
and
think
wood
it's
chippers.
hella abrupt.
this movie, by the way, I'm pretty sure this movie came out while we were all living together.
Oh,
The silence.
Because I think
2019. You're wrong.
ironic because I never got a fucking minute of silence.
Heyo.
Yeah, with this guy. Or maybe that was Bird Box.
Oh my
That's
lord.
yeah.
That was Bird Box. It was one of those movies.
Yeah, no, it was.
That
Yeah.
was when we were there. But it's such a similar. I think.
Oh no, that's right. They travel north. They really skip over a lot of bits. They travel north and they get to what's called the refuge, and where people live because these bats can't live in the cold.
That's how fucking every zombie movie and anything like
Yeah.
that ends. They have a little. Even the Last
And
of Us.
she finds
Spoilers.
she meets up with her boyfriend, that her love interest at the beginning of the movie.
The deaf girl.
The deaf girl, yeah.
I wasn't in the movie.
Well, that sounds just riveting.
You should really not watch it.
Yeah, it's not that great.
I would have watched the trailer for that and not watched it anyway.
Yeah, but there's lots of those sorts of style of movies
Yeah.
like out now, and that's probably one that you can skip. Like I think Bird Box is better than that.
Go on.
I was just going to say I might even subject myself and find one, and I'll tell you guys next time.
One of those sorts of movies.
But
You watched Love and Monsters, right? Were you part of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
watched.
told
that.
you to watch
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. So but
Yeah.
you weren't in the podcast we did about it. We did a podcast about it.
I was in the
It was a
podcast.
very-
Oh, you were then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why,
It was a long
because
time
you
ago.
told us to watch it. I thought that you didn't. Anyway, but that one has the similar thing of like the refugee stuff and just like refugee. You know, that's I said refugee because it was like multiple, so I added like plural, but that's not how you do it. Anyway, but that has the same thing. So, how do you want those sorts of movies to end, though?
The bats win.
Honestly, a movie where it's not a happy ending would be good.
There's lots of those as well.
Where are they?
I was hoping you weren't going to say name them because I can't think of any at the moment, but there's probably some out there.
What a bad.
That's how you have to do it. 28 days later, you know, there's that sort of thing. The Walking Dead, these sorts of that's that sort of
Can't
horror.
end nicely. No,
thriller.
you need it to end
It's not
nicely.
necessarily. I mean, that's not nice.
I'm thinking of like.
They're
Black Mirror
trapped. The
always
world
ends
is
like-
fucked, and you're trapped in a space with like
Yeah,
30 other people trying to recreate the world. That's not the best
but
ending.
you're not in any immediate danger, so it's like you can live out. You could probably.
Are
live
they
out
though?
your
They're not
life.
in any immediate danger, but they're still in danger.
As long as they stay in the cold, they're fine.
They probably, and the reason the movie stops there is because they probably die from starvation, and that's boring. Because that's why they do it. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how you end that sort of a movie other than doing that.
You know what a really stupid line from it is? When they're all in the car and the deaf girl goes, "Hey, it's all right. I know how to live in silence. We all do." And it's like, no, you don't. You're just deaf. You don't know how to live in silence. It's like you've never been like Anne Frank in the attic or something, you know?
Jeez.
Those people know how to live in silence.
That was the thing that I remember coming from watching that movie. I think I talked to someone about it, and I was like, it's very convenient. Sorry. It's very
Rick and Morty
convenient.
shit going on here.
It was. It's very convenient that they all know how to sign.
Yeah.
It's like that is some convenient.
Oh, it's been a
shit.
couple years probably, and they know how to do.
No,
all
but I
that
mean,
stuff.
like the fact that they're following the story of the people that know how to live in silence.
See, when you say following it, so because I've had the same thought before, right? But how do I explain it? Without that happening, you wouldn't have a story, sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, I know
especially
what you
when
mean. You're picking the best story.
Yeah.
Like, just say there's lots of little stories in that world, and you're picking the best one, and that one happens to be the best one. That's fine. It's very convenient that story also has that. And there's probably scenarios in the real world where
in
that's
the
happened.
multiverse, bro.
Of like where there's been someone trapped somewhere, but then there happens to be a doctor there that can reattach legs or something.
Yeah.
I don't. The irony with
Reattached
the,
legs.
the main character, the girl, the deaf person would be the noisiest person.
Yeah.
Because
Like, if
that's
they
what I was
were
saying
all
with the
deaf,
shit. Like, you wouldn't know.
They'd be stomping around, kicking cans. And
She doesn't know what is
Well, I
silent.
mean, they can see the can.
Well, she
You don't
knows
know.
what's silent.
No,
but
you-
she doesn't know if she's being silent.
Yeah.
Because
She doesn't know if
deaf.
this chair's squeaky. She doesn't know it's fucking squeaky, does she? She just
didn't
thinks
know if
that
that
this
bar
isn't
was
this isn't
silent.
squeaky, but I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
If there's a squeaky door,
Squeaky
instead of, if she's like, and you're going,
They're all looking at her.
she's like, but I'm opening it slowly. It's like, yeah, it's squeaky as fuck. Stop it. Like, she would never know that. That's the thing that sucks.
Oh, and the grandma's sick, so she coughs a lot too.
Whoa, she can
There's a grandma in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
go with the deer.
yeah,
Right, do we want to wrap it up anyway?
definitely. Definitely.
Are we
right.
gonna
Be
be-
silly wrap your wit? What?
I thought it'd be cool if we talk about what we're gonna dive into next.
Or we could talk about wrestling. All right, boys. This is what happened on. No,
but
actually,
Can we
what
talk
are you
about
diving
your
into?
D&D
no, but
shirt?
I do want to talk about the wrestling thing just because of the Logan Paul stuff.
Mm.
Because of like the YouTuber thing getting into. Well, I'm
Dungeons
thinking
and Dragons
if
shit.
we get big enough, maybe
If
we
we get-
will main event in a wrestling match.
I
Did
will
you know that?
I
Did you know
will
Logan Paul
look.
wrestled in a wrestling match? And
You told
the
me
main
many
event,
times.
I've not told you many times. It's the first time I'm saying it to
You
you.
have told me.
It only just happened. How could I have told you?
No, you told me he previewed on it, and then they want him on there as a mainstay.
Yeah,
and
they
then he
do.
yeah.
But he versed in for the main event for the title, like the main title.
Okay. Yeah.
And Roman, the wrestler guy, called out a bunch of YouTubers. Well, he didn't call them out.
And he called us out.
Well, I swear Crabtales was next because he said other big guys like
Yeah.
us. He was like he's like bring on all the YouTubers, KSI, Mr. Beast, and then he said Dr. Disrespect. Just before he said Crabtales, he got cut off, but that's fine.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
accept your challenge, Roman. Come at us.
Yeah.
We'll fuck
take
you up.
If we get to 10,000 subs, I'll challenge Logan Paul to a boxing match.
No, you want to challenge Jake. Jake is the
Challenge the
boxing.
mountain.
Wait, which one? Oh,
Jake's
they're
the-
both the same to me.
Okay, well,
I'll
Jake
take 'em-
is the
we'll
boxer.
do both
though.
at once.
Oh, Jake is the recent boxer anyway.
Okay.
He's
Wait, is he
apparently
the one that beat up
Anderson
won
Silva.
against Anderson Silva?
Yeah, he did.
Bryce, what are you diving into? You had your chance.
Oh,
What, next week?
What
Wait,
are there
hold on.
movies you're gonna watch? You're gonna watch Andor.
Well, we gotta
Star
watch.
Wars
Also,
show?
we gotta probably not. We gotta watch Vox Machina.
Yes, he did mention that.
do we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
And we're gonna watch The Barbarian.
and the Barbarian.
Yeah.
You said movie. Isn't it a show?
Which one?
Barbarian.
Vox is a show. I think Barbarian's a movie.
So there's Barbarians, which is a TV show, and then there's The Barbarian, which was a movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know which one when you said let's
Nah,
watch
it's a
that.
movie.
Okay.
Not like
It goes for 2 hours.
Watch. Yeah. Watch it right now.
Oh yeah, quickly put that on. So there's a bunch of things. Andor, I haven't touched any of
Andor's
the.
supposed to be good, by the way.
Yeah, well, I did read things about it, but there's the Lord of the Rings TV show that I don't know what it's called, but it's Lord of the Rings. Babadook.
Yeah.
Barbarians too.
That's not called that.
Fucking. Have you watched bloody House of Dragon yet?
No.
See, there's that. I still haven't
I
watched
don't
Better
really
Call
care
Saul,
too much about it. I will watch it at some point.
but it's got the Aussie chick in it.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I gotta watch is All Quiet on the Eastern Front, Western Front, Eastern Front, whichever one it is. World War II movie.
Okay.
I don't want to say it about House of Dragon.
Oh, you don't.
It's one
Like,
thing I don't like that I heard about.
you don't like the white hair.
Like it's jam packed. Like
Okay.
years.
No. Doesn't it go years?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
actors keep changing for the younger parts because it's going through. This is in one season. I think she has maybe 3 or 2.
From what I've seen, I don't know how spoilerish this is, but it was like it had the time difference between the episodes, and some of them, and there's like years between some of them. So like there's
people
like
say they're catching up in between.
there's
'cause
like,
they're oh, this has
episode
happened.
4, 7 years later, episode 5, sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What? And so they talk about what's happened in those years, or
It might be something so irrelevant, so much little irrelevant stuff happened in that time that they just don't go over it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't
Or
seen
maybe
any
they
of it.
took-
I just read that thing.
Maybe someone's dead in that time and they have to talk about what happened to them. And
is it just
I don't
bad
know.
writing? I don't know. We
No,
haven't watched
it's getting really good like reception. I
Okay.
don't care to put that much effort into.
I don't
stuff.
have binge, so I can't watch it.
Also,
You love binge. You should have binge for free with how much money you give Telstra.
What does that mean?
You love your phone.
I do love
That's
my
what I'm
phone.
saying.
Oh yeah, I should
You're a
get binge.
phony.
You're a big phony. Yeah, but there's a bunch of stuff that we need to watch. I just don't. Do you know what? I say all that. I'm literally rewatching Castle again.
It happens like that.
But
There's so
it's-
much stuff we should watch, and I'm watching bloody YouTube videos.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
doing YouTube as well.
I
like learning.
do YouTube stuff as well, but it's because it's just in the background. I feel like if I'm gonna watch Andor, House of Dragon, these sorts of things, I gotta be focused. I gotta be watching it,
Yeah.
and I just can't do that because I'm like, I need to be playing Overwatch at the same time. I don't know, or doing something. I don't know. Like I just, and then you look at it, it's like 50-minute episode. Oh, wait, is Andor 50 minutes or 20 or 30?
I haven't watched it. I just heard good things.
Okay,
I
do
wasn't
want to
gonna
watch
watch it.
it. You weren't gonna.
No, I was like, She-Hulk, She-Hulk, She.
Shut the hell up. Everyone
Yeah.
else is angry about the Ant-Man trailer as well. I didn't even watch it.
I
Is it
watched.
because it looks like Spy Kids? That's all I've said.
I did
Yeah.
say that as well. That's funny.
I watched it excited, and then
Is MODOK
No.
in the trailer?
MODOK.
MODOK? Yeah.
That's not the guy.
Murdoch University.
That's the guy in the chair with the massive
Yeah,
head.
but didn't they say that they ruined him?
He's not in it.
Well, that's why I'm like,
It's
what?
the
Dun,
blue.
dun,
It's the
dun,
blue guy. At the end of Loki.
Yeah, it's Kang.
Yeah.
But
I
they
think MODOK's in it.
well, they said something about ruining MODOK in Marvel.
I'm gonna have to rewatch.
But
it
I
to
didn't.
see
But
any
I
MODOK.
didn't. I mean, maybe he's rumored to be in it, and they had a rumor picture of what he's supposed to look like. And then that's
Oh.
what ruined it. I don't
I
know.
thought Kang was the villain. Okay.
I think he
maybe.
is, but maybe MODOK's also there. I don't know. Did you watch that MODOK show?
No.
that like claymation.
Oh no, I want to
show?
watch that with.
That was weird. It's got what's his name that voices it?
Is it Patrick something?
Yeah, no,
King of
Oswald.
Co- Oswald Patterson. It's not that, but it's something like that.
Oh god. Yeah. That
Anyway,
Guy, that guy.
I want to say something quickly as well. Oh, did you watch or hear about the end of She-Hulk?
I heard. I
about
didn't
it.
watch.
She went hell, broke the wall, and was like talking Marvel stuff and movies. And then
Blew into like the Disney Plus app or something, didn't she? Then she went and talked to the creators.
yeah, but it was like they still changed the name slightly of the stuff. Or did something. I didn't
Fourth
fully
wall
watch
break on
it,
a new
but
level.
I heard
Yeah.
about a fourth wall thing.
but the Hulk thing. Did you see the Hulk thing?
No.
Hulk early on in the season he had to go off because the spaceship was there.
Oh,
Oh,
And then he
okay, so they do
returns
that.
with a son.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Some questions about that.
Oh, they're
hey?
just doing too much. in this.
With a son?
Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
a comic thing?
Yeah. And also they have Daredevil setting up the Daredevil show, and
Yeah, I've seen that.
they had. Did you see the fight?
No, I just seen
It looked
that
pretty
he was in
cool.
it.
Like he's more Captain America than he was in the Daredevil net.
I just it reminded me of something. Firstly, they said this new Spider-Man is going to be Sony only, hey?
Yeah.
And it's going to
Sony
be
only.
Kingpin. Kingpin. Yeah, I was right the first time. Sounded weird.
Kingpin?
Kingpin.
Wait, and
They
it's
have-
gonna be
So
the same
he's
universe?
going to be the
Is it still gonna be Tom Holland?
No, he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not owned by Sony.
well.
He's Daredevil.
Yeah, I know, but he's going to be the villain in this Spider-Man. This is just what I seen, but this isn't even the thing.
Are you
that-
sure you're not talking Into the Spider-Verse?
I don't know. No, because it was the picture was him. But anyway, that wasn't even
Also,
the
he
thing.
was
I'm
in
just saying there's
Hawkeye.
going to be a new Spider-Man, right?
Kingpin. was in
And
Hawkeye.
apparently there's rumors that someone is reprising their role as Venom. Topher Grace. Topher Grace. Topher Grace. He's back, baby. He's back.
You're funny. You're looking.
I don't know. I just seen an article the other day and it was like Topher Grace asked to redo his role as Venom.
Was it
in the new
Batuta
Spider-Man.
article?
Let's hope not.
Was it The Onion?
No, I don't follow those sorts of things.
All right, I reckon we wrap up.
Yeah,
we should
definitely.
probably
I got
wrap it up.
one bit of news for Jason though.
No, what?
He probably heard it anyway. At the, they were testing out a new AFL game at the final of the footy under a little tent. Bit excited, eh?
What's
this a
this?
joke?
I'm
Where's
getting
the
set
punchline?
up.
Legit.
I'm getting set up for something.
The original people that made the original one, you probably like.
The
back in
original,
day
like,
have got it again.
Like
Original
2004.
Probably the good one. So they got the rights again, and they're making it, and it's supposed to be not too bad. That's all.
If it's the 2004 and 2007, those ones were the good ones.
Yeah.
Anything after that is god awful.
Yeah, well, it's exciting news for all of us. Really, all of us.
Don't get me
Cool.
hyped up. I'll
No,
be
it is,
happy.
mate, that was the thing.
All right, guys.
If I look online and that's not true, I'm gonna be upset. All right.
Thanks for watching and or listening. You're absolute superstars. If you'd like to follow, be sure to do that. Like, subscribe. If you've got any comments to give Jason on,
We're gonna try to do more of
AFL.
it. We will try to do more of these, but obviously
we say that all the time.
we do. And this time I mean it a little bit more.
Good.
Because the other time I didn't really mean it much at all, but now I mean it a lot more. Well, Kieran, well, we can talk about this after, but Kieran
Cool.
works different hours well, you work hours that are better for us now
Yeah.
for doing that, because before you work nights and stuff as well. He still does kind of work nights as well, or mornings or whatever, but
I did sex work. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. I mean,
Good job.
it was worth it. I gave you that $20. It was anyway.
That was good.
Yeah, so we should be able. Maybe we can do another day and stuff like that. So
You'll be
Cool.
right.
Nothing
All right.
wrong with sex work, by the way.
no, it's not.
Cheers.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, my mum.
As long as you pay your taxes, I don't
Yeah.
have a problem.